Okay, green and yellow group. This is your context clues lesson for Friday. We're going to go, I would like you to have your benchmark book and I would like you to turn to pages 14 and 15. We went over in detail paragraphs 5 through 7 and identified, some main ideas and key details. But today we're going to work on our understanding of definition context clues. So if you could please write this in your margin. Remember that definition context clues defines or tells you who, when, where, why, and we're going to leave it who, what, oh, I forgot the what. When, where, and why. We're going to leave the how out because there's actually no how definition context clues in this section. And then I want you to also write down that you're going to focus on paragraphs 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now I know we haven't read paragraphs 8 through 10 in class yet, but that's okay because you can read those kind of on your own and determine if you can find context clues. So I would like you to find 4. There are actually 9 in paragraphs 6, 7, 8, and 9 altogether. There are 9 of them, but I would like you to either in your margin or you can certainly underline the context clue. But then I also want you to add, is it defining a who, a what, a where, a when, or a why? Okay, so I'm going to start and I'm going to give you one so that you know what I'm looking for. So let me get my tool so that I can underline here. Okay, so again, we're skipping paragraph 5 and we're moving to paragraph 6. Scott was born to enslaved parents in Virginia around 1800. He was owned by Peter Blow. By 1830, Blow had moved his family and his slaves to St. Louis, Missouri. In Missouri, comma, remember that punctuation gives you some clues. So in Missouri, comma, Scott was sold to an army surgeon, comma, John Emerson. So I'm going to underline, I'll skip that little in, but I'm going to underline this section right here. Because this sentence tells me that Scott was sold to an army surgeon. And then you see another comma and it says John Emerson. So this is defining who the army surgeon was that Scott was sold to. So this is a definition context clue and it's telling me who. So right next to this in the margin or wherever, someplace that you can write some things, you can write small. I want you just to write which those questions it answers. There we go. Okay, so I know that that particular context clue gives me a who. So now there are 8 remaining, right? Because I told you there were 9 total in paragraph 6, 7, 8, and 9. And that was 1 of 9. So there are 8 left. So if you skim and scan, and don't forget to look for your punctuation hints as you read, I would like you to find 4. You can't use the one I already gave you as an example. Nice try. Find 4 definition context clues and tell me what they answer. And what I mean by that is up here, the who, what, when, where, why. So you're going to underline the context clue and then you're going to put a who, a what, a when, a where, or a why, depending on what you've decided. Whoops. Sorry, turned the page by accident. Depending on what you've decided it actually defines. So that's your assignment for today. And then next week, I'm going to check in with you and see what you determined, what you found. All right? So definition context clues, Pages 14 and 15, paragraphs 6, 7, 8, and 9 is what I'd like you to pay attention to. And I would like you just to find 4 definition context clues and tell me what question they answer. Okay? So have at it, and I will see you next week.